Ok, đi gặp Sebastian nào. Như tầng dưới.
You'll never believe what did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium? Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I guess.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option. And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. And you think this relic might be able to save Anne? Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see
no reason to involve Ominous. I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Thế là có được học skin không?
Don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Ai chà.
I was not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
What happened?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Okay. Xem nào. Nhiệm vụ tiếp theo là gì đây? Đi gặp Poppy. Uè, xa đấy.
betting on the dragon price was the best decision I've made.
Revelio.
Con này cũng rảnh ghê cơ. À đây.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be...
All flavour of wicked to be had with the dark arts. If a customer skips the fine print, then I have to break a few bones. Expulso!
Potato. Stupefy. Arresto momentum.
Glacial first. Flash of inspiration. I drink now while you're still alive.
Này thì giờ lợn con.
Perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your ashes.
Ôi, có cả tuyết rơi ở người luôn.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Your Sarah is stay
Not to
with
worry,
me.
Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Nhân mã Central.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Cuối cùng nó cho đi qua.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Ồ,
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than
đó
usual
sợ.
lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Mình kiểu gì thấy ở chỗ này nó cũng sẽ có một vài cái thứ.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure.
Revelio.
But look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Cái này cũng mới này.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts.
Con lợn rừng à. Nhưng mà có cái kiểu thuộc da này cũng hợp lý phết này.
Revelio.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Pop.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and
Protego.
poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard
Ok.
to say from up here.
Mình có thể
Let's
đánh
get a
những chúng
better
nó
lay of the
mà.
land.
Cậu không phải lo đâu.
Revelio.
Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say I'm mine.
It's been a while since I killed a unicorn.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach. It seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Mr. Dallas.
Who says crime doesn't pay? Practically swimming in galleons.
Show yourself. Loud as a troll you are.
Mr. Dallas.
Xong ngay.
Merlin, you'd think they were
Có thể
guarding the
dùng
Minister for
repair
Magic
không?
himself. What is going on here?
Repairer.
Revelio.
Mình xem nào. Mình đoán là sẽ có đồ VIP cho mình. Cay không? Nó lại cài vào. Để xem talent spell. Uầy, xịn nhỉ. Đấm thốn đấy. Không thích lắm. Cord. Mình chuyên chơi counter mà. Để xem trong cái then này có cái gì.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Chúng là rồng là bị kìm hãm sức mạnh.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Okay.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in the darkness, don't tell us.
Xong rồi. Mỗi đường đi thôi mà.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is running this one, I heard how unfortunate for you.
Cũng nghe nhạy đấy. Nhưng mà tiếc quá. Đã tội nghe nhạy hơn. Em chết.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
That's a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Để tôi xem nào.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with
Rồi,
the
thì
plans they
cứu nó
likely
đi.
have for it.
Vì cái gì cũng ăn hay thật.
Hello, Hamura.
Hình như nó cũng như nhau.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Someone messing about.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Ai chả cũng kinh đấy. Này thì
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
oh shit, là bay rồi.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oh shit. Sao chúng mày rồi, sao chúng mày rồi. Có khi nào mình được điều khiển rồng không? Tôi đoán là bọn mình sẽ được điều khiển rồng. Oh shit, oh shit. Ôi, dùng ấy à?
This way.
Ngon.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Let's get out of here.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Ok, tôi sẽ cẩn thận. Ảo ma China vậy.
It's time you learned the transformation.
Transformation. Ồ, quên mất. Mình phải đi xuống. Đây, đi lên. Tôi bên này trước.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
Cả hai bên, bên nào cũng chả phải đi. Biết là ai luôn.
Bombarder. Confringo.
Mình sẽ phải sắp xếp lại cái skill nhỉ. Mình thấy nó hơi có vấn đề. Đồng băng à? Đồng băng thì đi với... Một, hai, ba, bốn. Nện và xoay. Hút vào. Lửa. Lửa này. Một, hai, ba. Một, hai, ba. Xoay vòng. Xoay mỏng mỏng. Skill mình sửa mãi không được. Các bạn nói ít quá, thả ra thêm mấy số nữa thì tốt. Thì mình sẽ có cơ hội mà làm ấy luôn, làm combo nó dài hơn. Có chỉ nó hơi khó chịu. Nhưng mà làm thế thì lại khó cho... Đâu, mình chỉ cần thay phím thôi mà.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Ủa, thế là đi đâu? À, thế là lấy xong rồi à? Ta ta ta. Đâu, cái phòng này trước mình có được vào đâu. Bây giờ vào thoải mái đi.
Book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book in Transfiguration.
Accio. Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book.
Thầy cô Weasley bảo ta đến đây lấy đồ.
I'll give you this book
Rồi, sẽ thương đấy.
if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
Okay.
They don't value knowledge the way I do.
Làm mấy cái quiz này
Surely
nữa.
you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Could be
A
fun.
quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Sniper. The golden snake.
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named
Tớ
Barbarous
có biết gì
Bragg.
về game này đâu.
Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix. Mình nghĩ là Felix.
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
À.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Tale of the Three Brothers.
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle. The knee snitch. The Witchball. Tôi nghĩ là snitch, đúng không?
The Snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle.
Ah.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used
Mình
to
không
change
biết.
species.
Mình không biết quá rõ.
Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Rồi.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Ok. Tớ đã
I
học
put the
dốt
book back on the
rồi.
pedestal for you.
Tớ đã học dốt rồi.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
No, tớ xin lỗi, không phải hôm nay.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Rồi.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Mình có thể đi đến chỗ cô Quickly luôn mà. Mình cực khổ quá vậy. Đây này. Nhanh không? Quá nhanh, quá đơn giản, quá easy. Isn't it?
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Hình như hôm nay cô dạy mình cái tiết transform đúng không? Đã có một cái để chiến đấu rồi.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down.
Hôm nay cô Whitley lại là người dạy mình cơ. Tức đầu tiên là cô Whitley.
Science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
Wow.
Now, you all know what to do.
Sebastian nhìn ngây ngốc thế. Chỉ có học cái xấu là nhanh nhỉ. Rồi xong.
Beautifully done.
Làm tốt lắm. Thôi bây giờ mình lại nghĩ lại rồi. Mày chơi thế này cho nó dễ. Hợp lý hơn chưa? Lại chả hợp lý đét.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Okay.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okay.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the trick... I'd like to see you pay close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Để xem là mình còn skin nào không có điểm. Sebastian lại gọi kìa. Sebastian.
Meet me at the open.
Để coi. Mình sẽ đến gần đây.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Thank you for passing through.
Inventor here.
Away, Highwing! Away!
This vào. Mong là Sebastian dạy mình thêm một phép nữa.
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Okay. Để xem có cái gì nào.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Goblins will finally rule.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Đâu cần đánh nhau ở trong đó đâu. Mà đánh nhau ở trong đó mình sẽ được
I was only following orders. Leave your acting.
nói nhiều. Cũng đơn giản mà đúng không? Giảm 3 trò.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Không mất cái gì hết luôn. Quá dễ dàng, giảm 3 cái trò. Nhưng mà mình chỉ đông cứng nó thôi đúng không? Hình như không giết nó.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet. Revelio.
Quá đỉnh của chop luôn.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Mấy cái thằng đánh nhau này học dốt này. Làm sao mà chống cự được? Các bạn phải học giỏi thì các bạn mới chống cự được. Rồi hình như là mình phải vào đây. Ok, search for rune. Tìm cái
For better or for worse, we're in.
I didn't touch someone there.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider.
What's that? Who's there? You will regret coming here. You won't?
Stupid one. Crucial.
I won't say
Quá tởm luôn.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Lên không bạn?
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure.
Rebellion.
Repairo.
Reparo.
Hợp lý luôn.
Revelio.
Làm gì mà kêu như sắp chết thế ở Sebastian.
Incendio.
Incendio.
Đây, tràn đây.
Confringo.
Tương đương à? Tương đương nên nó không có hiện lên là có được điểm thêm không? Shit.
Leviosa. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
All but declared war. Confringo.
Quá đơn giản luôn.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Someone's here. That was a stupid one. I won't rest. Why can't I hit you? I will make you.
Bombarda. Defender.
We're not finished yet.
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio.
Oh shit.
Glacier. Stupefy. Arresto momentum.
Mình bắt đầu thấy cái giá trị của việc dùng sai rồi đấy. Nó không có đúng.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery.
Revelio.
A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Mình phải sửa lại. Thế này nó nhiều bất cập quá. Chán hệ lửa đi. Hệ lửa đây. Còn đây là hệ Ôi trời ơi, mình chả biết là nên làm thế nào. Hi hi. Đâu, nó vẫn gây đam mà. Ở cái xài sọc này thì nên đi với cái này. Cái này. Ok. Còn cái Leviosa này boom, có boom rồi. Lửa, sọc, gọi. 3, 3, 4 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4 4, 4, 4, 3, 12 12, 13. Uh-huh. 4 này, ok. Thế còn cái skin bắn trượng đâu? Stop đâu? Stop đây. Cái skin này thì mình để vào đây. Đúng không? Nện. Quá chuẩn chỉ luôn.
What do you have there?
Revelio.
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us
I
unravel
think I
more of
found
this
something.
mystery.
A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Check on
If the
Spiderman.
triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Well, this is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Để xem nào. Use magic. Để làm gì? Giật mình.
Revelio.
Đi qua cái cánh cổng này.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Để coi talk to Sebastian.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
That was cruel.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Revelio.
Sebastian toàn làm cho con bò gì? Imperial. Ui. Lại gặp Sebastian ở chỗ hơi xa. Thực sự xa, xa thực sự.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne.
I need to see her.
I need to see her.
Let's explore.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Thằng này nó cũng chịu khó tìm tòi ghê, cái thằng Sebastian này giỏi thật. Toàn học những cái giết người là nhanh. Cũng hay.
I'm sure
Mình
that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Defendo. Stranger. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Mình xem trên này có gì không.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Chết. Đi tiếp thôi.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo.
Wow.
Accio.
Dụng ngay chắc hết rồi đúng không?
Revelio.
Chả biết đường nào, thôi đi đường này đi. Vì mình vào mới mở được.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Arresto Momentum.
Này thì láo nháo với chúng tôi này. Này thì láo nháo với chúng tôi này. Láo thật.
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
Okay.
And then were abandoned.
Đi ra.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
Accio. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some.
Accio.
An altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside of sarcophagus.
Này thì
There's something here by the altar.
Revelio.
What did you find?
Repulsor. Revelio.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio.
cái gì vậy Sebastian?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It
Bộ
mentions
xương của
plans
một
to
học
return
sinh nào
to the
đấy.
relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Okay, we got
Of course.
started.
I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Thằng này nó luôn khen mình là
There's
thông
more
minh
to
đấy.
this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Revelio.
Có cách nào không? Tôi chịu đấy.
Repulsor.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Tôi đích đâu được. Bây giờ nó chỉ đến đây thôi. Hay là tôi đi mò tiếp.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Bombada. Repulsor. Accio. Wingardium Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Thật luôn à? Mẹ một
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
thật luôn.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
À, hiểu.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hết rồi đấy. Còn nữa không? Còn. Vậy là chắc chắn nó sẽ nằm ở chỗ kia.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Xong rồi.
You've done it.
Cậu làm được rồi đấy.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
If cậu muốn học. Yes, I like to learn.
It's probably wise
Tất
to
nhiên
know
là
the
tớ
spell.
muốn học
I couldn't
rồi.
agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Cậu coi thường tớ quá. Mấy cái phép này tớ học từ trong bụng mẹ. Rồi. Thấy không ạ?
There we go. Something troubling ahead.
Bây giờ tớ sẽ phải Imperial. Phải they were why under your control. Nó sẽ vẩy rất là mạnh. Skill này sẽ vẩy rất là mạnh.
Your guard.
Revelio. Imperio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Another barricade.
Accio.
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Quên mất. Challenge này. Spell. Xem là cái gì đây? Không cần làm. Dark Art. Thực ra mình có cần không? Thôi không cần làm. Thì nó hơi weak. Đây mới gọi là VIP chứ.
Accio.
Ủa? Con nữa. Bên này là đây. Này. Còn bên này là gì đây? Tròn.
Accio.
Để mình kiếm thêm mấy cái bộ hài cốt.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Accio.
Ủa bây giờ kiếm đâu ra mấy cái cục xương nữa ta?
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Nhưng mà mình vẫn đang không biết là làm sao để lấy được mấy cục xương.
Accio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda.
Bombarda.
Confringo.
Mình vẫn thấy nó bị sai sai nào nhỉ? Skin này là skin để mình xem lại cái talent. Incendio là một. Xem nào. Con Fingo là 2. Đâu? Mấy cái skin đấy xa rồi nhỉ? Con Fingo này. Skin chém đâu ạ? Chém này. Gậy này. Ok. Thứ hai sẽ là dòng skin khống chế. Một đóng băng này. 2 này, 3 này. Xem có cái nào khống chế không? Khống chế. Thế thì cái dòng này khống chế được này. Đánh quần công này. Nhưng mà cái mình vẫn nên là để mỗi một ấy nó sẽ có một ấy hơn. Như đây. Đúng không? Như vàng nữa. Mình sẽ lấy một cái vàng. Như xoay, đồng băng, chém, tê liệt nó, rồi đẩy, đẩy thầy đi hút đi, hút, quần công, bom nè. Cái này là chém mà nhỉ, đúng không? À, cũng lửa. Đấy. Hút. Đâu rồi? Định thân nè. Với cả đẩy người lên nè. Với nổ bùm nè. 1, 2, 3 rồi. Bây giờ là đây, lửa. Gì nữa? Hút, đẩy. Xoay mòng mòng. Đấy. Có chân trị. Rồi, chân trị ở đây. Mặc dù cái bộ skin cũng hơi ngốc nghếch tí. Wow, nhưng bây giờ tôi muốn đi qua đây thì tôi lại còn phải thêm một bộ xương nữa, đúng không? Chưa đi được. Ở đây. Xe chốt quả pháo. Xe trên. Cái này nữa. Cứ phải đi tìm bực ghê.
You are head and shoulders above these bones.
Head and shoulder.
Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Gì đây, gì đây?
Incendio. Potato. Confringo. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Bombarda. Flipendo. Stupefy. Defender. Confringo. Descendo.
Oh shit.
Expelliarmus. Cruising. Incendio. Confringo. Leviosa. Descendo. Defender. Leviosa. Imperial. Stupefy. Leviosa. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
For a moment there I thought that's a dead end. Lovely.
Mà nó thế này cũng hơi khó chơi. Mình không biết skin ở đâu mà ấy cơ. Mình thật sự.
Nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio.
Ôi.
Sebastian, the relic.
The relic. Cho xem đi.
Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really
Chúng ta thực sự đã
found
tìm
it.
thấy nó.
What do you suppose is meant by The dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential.
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Okay.
I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you.
Cậu không
Sebastian,
cho tớ lựa chọn.
please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you.
Cả
Sebastian,
hai cậu cần
please,
bình
take
tĩnh
a step
nào.
back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Để mà thuyết phục Ominous.
How much did you
Ôi,
hear?
này cậu nghe tớ này.
I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the
Tớ
relic.
rất là mong Sebastian sẽ bỏ lại cái relic đó.
Convince Sebastian this is
Chúng ta
wrong.
sẽ đứng cạnh
And if
nhau.
nothing will change his mind.
Something
Nhưng mà
has
chúng ta không thể thay đổi ý
I
nghĩ của
need
cậu
your
ấy.
help.
Tớ thực sự cần giúp. Can I side with you?
You're right.
Cậu nói đúng.
This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him.
Tớ
but I
nghĩ là
fear
tớ
we
nên
won't
nói
stop
chuyện
him
chứ
from
không phải là
taking the
đánh nhau với
relic.
cậu.
What are you suggesting?
I'm
Cậu có đề nghị gì?
suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact.
Let's try him
Let's
to
trust
know
him
what's
to
the
know
best.
what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then.
Okay.
Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Cậu mang cái đó đi, tớ sẽ không nói gì nữa.
I hope I don't regret this.
Tớ xin lỗi, nhưng cậu phải tin tớ.
We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way.
What happened?
Come on. Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and can change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Thế tớ thoát ra khỏi đây đã. Cái vòng tròn à? Mà cái nhỏ lạc đường rồi.
Revelio.
Cậu giúp tớ với, tớ lạc đường rồi. Đi đường này đúng không? Không phải. Đây rồi, đúng rồi, đây rồi. Mày qua ra rồi.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood.
Sao
He
không
knew
cho
we
tớ
couldn't
đi
give up. All of this is
ngựa
too
vậy?
important. For Anne.
Không cho bay bổng gì luôn.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Cái trời tuyết nó bạc đầu.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke.
Cái gì vậy?
Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Chúng ta phải nhanh lên thôi.
I've been fighting since before you were.
There's nowhere to go. Imperial, fight!
One less human to worry about.
To the right!
Got it!
They're closing in! Sebastian! Be careful! Mine!
Well, I'm handling it. Defender, Expelliarmus. Arrest the momentum. There's nowhere to go. We have to fight.
Này thì tan thành xương khói luôn. Ôi Anna bị làm sao? Ơ kìa. Imperial. Oh shit.
Boy,
Hả?
what have you done?
Cháu đã làm gì?
My sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her.
From above.
From all of us.
Ôi là trời.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
It is the right thing. It may have been the wrong choice. Cậu đã làm đúng
You
mà.
did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right.
Very
Very
well.
well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while.
Back to
I'll
Hogwarts.
head back to Hogwarts.
Bạn sẽ trở lại ấy và bây giờ mình sẽ giải thích về bác à.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
Xin lỗi bác
What Sebastian did
Sallow.
was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Giờ thì sẽ hit.
Sebastian
Sebastian vừa
and I
mới
have
cứu con
encountered
gái
Hogwarts
chú đấy.
before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark
Chúng ta
magic
không
even
sử dụng
against our enemies.
pháp
What
thuật bóng
Sebastian
tối
did
để chống lại
cannot
kẻ
be
thù.
undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Cháu cũng dùng mà, có làm sao đâu, cháu bảo vệ mọi người. Con dao cũng là xấu. Nhưng mà bây giờ cháu sử dụng con dao để bảo vệ mọi người thì đấy lại là điều tốt. Trời ơi, người gì mà cục cằn, khó chịu. Dark Magic. Chuyển thành đáp lò. Ủa, không được điểm à? Không được điểm tân à? Lòe thật.
Revelio.
Ok, thế chắc là hôm nay chúng mình đến đây rồi nhá. Cảm ơn các bạn đã xem. Ok, cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều.